It's funny, eh?
Technical difficulties like wow. Hee-haw.
Number 10.
We on X. So I brought,
X of the century.
so I brought my ex-girlfriend.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. So,
Talking in microphone. Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
right. So what we have here tonight is a lonesome guest. She's not very lonesome, of course. If you could listen to her introduce herself, it's all yours.
Hi, I'm Chantal.
Age,
I'm 30.
sexual orientation,
I love men.
love men.
And are your DMs open?
No.
Wow.
Fellas,
Say it with a little bit more like you're interested in people. No.
No.
Nobody.
No.
you know what these Simpsons them just running.
No.
Damn.
What's
I,
it?
I see the message and I delete them.
So you have no receipts because part of the show is actually you giving us some of your receipts, right? No receipts.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry.
About delete them.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can look for that on the journey show and whatnot. All right, guys. So tonight on our
Who's off? Yeah. Bazzi here. You know the usual.
yeah. How you going, brother?
Bazzi here. 2 man here. At 2 man. 2
was
means
your
and everything. How was everything?
How was your weekend?
Field report. Waiting for it.
So the field report's coming up. Yeah, my weekend wasn't as exciting as it should have been, but it was a good weekend.
Why are you smiling?
We can't complain, my brother. Boy. Life had to be life. You understand how it had to go. All right, cool. Definitely tonight we're gonna get into the show one time. We're gonna go straight into our first segment, which is the rapid fire segment. You be ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So the rules of the engagement is that our rapid fire segment has 10 questions, either A or B, either or. Okay? The name of the segment, of course, is rapid fire. This is strictly quick answers. You have 10 to 15 seconds per question. Not that you're going to be needing all that time. All right, be spontaneous. It's concise. Be honest. Don't worry about the lying thing, because we'll figure it out.
I will.
Okay.
All right? No skipping. You can't say pass. All right? It's a light tone, fun little exercise. Follow the structure and just have a good time. Cool?
Okay.
All right. So
Take a swig before.
yeah, take a big swig.
It's gonna be.
So splash before we dive in.
Oh my word.
So we're gonna get into it one time. Definitely, this is not something to make you nervous.
Okay.
So you can chill. AC on, everything feeling right. Atmosphere good.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
I gotta look for this first.
Well, do beat up with it. We're going in. Right. When you're ready, just say shoot. We're moving.
Found it.
Early bird or night owl?
Night out. B.
Text or phone call?
Text me.
Coffee or tea?
C.
Toyota or Nissan?
So
Fine dining or home cooked meals?
fine dining.
Kobe or Jordan?
Kobe.
She.
Broke loyal boyfriend or rich cheating
Bomb.
husband?
Wait.
Bomb loyal boyfriend.
Or rich cheating husband?
Rich, she said husband.
My. Housewife or boss bitch?
Both.
Boss bitch.
Now you see it. Boss bitch. Rolling neck.
Car sex or guest house?
Car sex.
Very well, there you have it.
And
ladies and
no.
gentlemen.
Eastman or Westman?
That's the extra question.
Eastman or Westman?
10, 9, 8.
West.
All right. There we have it.
I knew it.
There
I
we
knew
have
it.
it.
I knew
There
it.
we have
I knew
it.
it.
Good.
So loud, the whole team.
Fair enough, right? Of course, there's a reason behind these questions.
Yeah.
We just wanted to gauge basically where the conversation going. You're being honest, so we appreciate that.
Yeah.
For the first time on the show, I actually agreed with some of the things that you're saying because women shouldn't lie, right? Especially with a broke loyal boyfriend bullshit, right?
You've had broke loyal boyfriends before.
Yeah.
He ain't playing that.
No, but you prefer a little one. But you's one. You would have won if you get one.
You give him a little bit.
No, but I mean, only
Only
for
header any goal. Huh? None.
Somebody will have money, yeah.
Boy.
no. So you would only one lateral now or up.
yeah, up.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's now. I see it already. We might have a staple on this show. Bring her back.
You need to be back then.
And the next toxic one, because
Oh Lord.
yeah, that toxic girl, I love that.
She's a whole red flag. but we love her dearly.
She's our PNM, our local PNM.
Right?
Okay.
They'll come at me for that, no, but you know where this go.
Pause.
Don't pause that. It's coming. All right, good. So these questions will be basically based in psychological, quick answers that we need to find out because women tend to not tell the truth.
Sure.
All right, so when we ask you these quick answers, it's just because quick questions. Sorry, it's just because we need to find out from the horse's mouth what exactly is the sea on the tongue. All right, so we going back to this whole broke loyal, well, bomb loyal boyfriend or rich cheating husband. What's the reason why you're rational behind saying you're a rich cheating husband?
At least I know I'm stable. I can turn a blind eye.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Love can't buy you anything. That's the reality of it.
Oh, so. Oh my God.
Running to my running.
Oh.
You have so much to ask, so much to say.
So, but if you're with the rich guy, right? And this is my thing. If you're going and go lat, you will never go low. No, so because I remember I made the CPAP joke with you and you skin your face.
I did not.
You
I see her skin up.
I was just like, she was like,
oh,
CPAP, what kind of show is this?
shit, should we come in this
Fucking, I basically co-signed Annie
She
Robinson.
started watching her hand and they
She's
say,
like,
oh God. Jesus Christ.
So no, definitely no CPAP. Okay.
No.
So
I'm
what?
sorry.
So what's the minimum? Okay.
Of course.
Time old question. How much does the Ford Focus cost?
I don't know.
Okay.
When you say Ford
When I
Focus.
say Ford Focus,
Clarify.
what
What
I
are we
mean
talking
is,
about?
okay, I've just met you. You're attracted to me. I find you attractive. You're tall. Blah 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 blah. I
Right.
look like I have money, because that's what you're clearly kind of fellas, right?
Yeah.
What does it cost for me to? What's it cost? How much dates? How much
How much
thing?
days?
Oh, yeah.
Like almost a month, a couple of weeks. If you have to wine and dine me,
Oh.
and I have to see whether or not you have money, because people let's be fronted with people's stuff.
Well, now, hold on. I want for that.
Something for that. We have something. We're going a little fast. All right, cool.
Speed.
Slow down, my friend.
Keanu Reeves.
All right, so when we say, because remember, of course, we are monkey brain surgeons. All right, what we're really asking is that there's a level of arousal that's come with certain men.
Right.
If you have to tell somebody that you're aroused by, you have 4 dates, right? I'm taking it the wrong way. I'm going to roundabout way with this because I need to understand where we're coming from. Some men might have to pay 4. Some men will have to pay 2. Some men get it the same night, right? Have you ever had that experience?
But same night? No.
Relatively close.
No. Nothing. No.
Never.
Never.
No.
All right, good. We just
Always the month. So the Ford Focus across the board is a month.
You have to wait a while. Yes.
Is-
I think the longest was yeah.
Is this 30 days because of Steve Harvey?
No, that's before Steve Harvey.
Don't call Uncle Hightower yet.
No.
You will get him. That's
That treacherous.
that traitor.
Yeah, you had to wait. You had to wait a while. Yeah.
And then there's texting. I have to text every day. How's your morning?
You don't have to do all of that because I find that's lame.
She
Best
don't
you come out and no.
She don't like
I-
corny niggas.
No, it's best you come out and tell me, hey, I want to have sex with you, and yeah, that's better. I know. Okay, don't waste my time.
But what will I actually have sex with you if I jump out like that?
No.
Gents,
So then
there
what-
we have it.
You see shit?
There we have
Wait, no,
it, gents.
pause. So that means I lie.
I don't want you to lie. I want
But
you
if-
to be yourself.
but if I tell
well,
the truth?
depend. Okay, if you tell me the truth, right, and I feel any vibes and kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel like, all right, I'll just give it a try. But other than that, no.
And then I have to do really good on this tryout.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
But I have to be of a certain income bracket.
course.
I can't be so
certain demographic.
I have officially out the Jane pool here because I'm a CPAP worker. I work CPAP and I live underneath the bridge by Nestle. As if you see my clothes hanging, that's my clothes.
Okay,
actually.
I'll look out for it.
If you
Yeah.
ever see a man hiding behind the little shadow area there,
Yeah.
just ball out, tool man.
Two man, and I'll come
There you
out
go.
and then I'll burn a little fire and heat my tea for you because you like tea.
Yeah, I love tea.
The hobo lifestyle.
The whole lifestyle, you have to do it.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll come and lie with you, chill.
So, with that being said, what is your relationship status?
I'm dating.
Do clarify.
No.
Do clarify. What does dating mean?
Well, I'm dating this one, somebody.
1 month.
He.
Let go ahead, my friend.
Let's take a sip.
Take a swig for that one. Charles, my
This question is brought to you by
Salud.
Keisha Wine.
Dating one man. Yeah.
So why the facial expressions?
Yeah, I'm dating one person. Yeah, so you date for a while and you see if this is, a relationship that you want to have with
And
someone.
how long has this dating been going on?
More than 6 months. Yeah, about 6 months, yeah. So it's time to call it a relationship, right?
I mean,
No.
like,
No.
if you reach
No.
past the 6 month barrier, and you still skin up
No.
your face something when you say you date.
No.
Yeah.
Watch me
yeah,
my
ask
eye.
some questions.
No, watch from my eye. No.
All right.
No, okay, all right.
Are you playing Tarzan right now? And what I mean is, you're swinging, you can catch the purple vine you want to be on. So you're just like, you know what, I'll just keep swinging here until I get the vine I'm looking for.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
He gonna be watching this podcast?
I hope not.
Oh boy.
No, well, most likely you have him. You have him hooked already. You have him hooked already.
You're good, you're good.
Come on.
You're
Look
good,
at me. Look
you're
at
good.
the camera. Look at this girl. Yeah. She has straight
Watch the
teeth.
camera and tell him I don't have him, Pop.
Yeah, wait,
Pop
no,
him already.
this is the finger and this is him.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, he smit me. This guy smit me.
Older man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To him, man, they just keep hitting them.
Hitting the nail on the head. Don't worry. When I come out of CPEP, you go. But I'm not going to know what the thing about it is, because since I know you on that, I have the flip theory of this whole situation. So if me and you was to date, I don't date.
You don't date, oh.
So I like to do something called bitch, which is, I'll carry it about
It's an acronym.
incognito. We're going to drink 3 Caribs or Caribbees.
I don't drink Carib. I
Wait.
don't drink Carib, but I'm listening. Go
What,
ahead.
3
Campari.
drinks?
Yeah.
Campari. Yeah, she's touched. And then it's home time. And because that works way more efficiently than carrying you out for a whole night,
Fine dining.
fine dining, with you something you like to do, or we could do a combination. We go on one date that you like,
Yeah.
one date that I like, and the third date that's smashing.
Wow, okay.
Because, I mean, the relationship does start after you smash, not before.
Then I'm not going to wait 6 months, so I go no, because next thing you know it,
And trash.
yeah, you might be trash.
You never know.
You never know. But I don't know, but
Yeah.
based on
Makes sense.
the background, doubtful.
I doubt for that as well.
Doubtful. East-West corridor, that's all I was saying.
We have our suspicions, our intuitions. It's all good. It's all good. Right? Nobody bashing nobody yet.
I like this girl because she's honest at least.
No, she don't lie, boy.
No.
What a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, this nigga in his 45. Bro, jump off the boat.
Brother,
Lego.
all I had to tell you is,
Lego.
see about yourself knocking.
At this age, boy,
boy,
you're still
boy,
going through this, boy.
I'm sure this is not your first rodeo, though.
So, yes, I know she's look hot, but no, bro.
You can't handle a Ferrari, though. Go on. Just cool yourself now.
Come on, bro. You're seeing this, bro. You get this in the lot. It might be a brand new car, but at least you get a good price for it.
I mean, but you're fighting up wild.
You're fighting up wild. You don't know how to drive manual.
Sometimes I'll just make my one yes. That's really make more.
There's not
Anyway,
yeah.
so this fella,
Sorry.
right? Yeah, we went off on a tangent. So, I mean, good guy assume the guy doing what he's supposed to be doing. The whining, the dining, the talking.
Not really, but at the beginning, yeah. But, yeah.
He stopped because you know when you buy all lotto tickets and you win,
He
so it's
scratchy,
like,
scratchy. See, holy shit, boy, we the big right, boy. That is what we do.
No, it doesn't matter for me. I think it's with timing with them. But for me, it doesn't matter because
So-
they can cash.
you're down for the bitch.
No,
You would never bitch.
no.
You've
I've
never
never,
been.
done it
you've
and
nev-
would not.
You've never been on a bits. You ever
No.
get invited to a bar for some drinks?
No.
So you only go to fine dining
Not only
establishments?
fine dining, but we can do a food run.
Gyros, 2 gyros.
No, I don't eat gyro. No. We could do a food run. We could go to Eddie Has.
To what?
Check out
Anywhere?
Eddie Has and check out the
Who's that
vendors.
man? Who's Eddie has the listeners? We need to know.
Okay, in the east, the savannah where I have all the cats on them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, food. We can go in
Eddie
there and
Hat.
buy Eddie Hat.
Yeah.
Eddie Hart.
We
Oh,
was
okay.
like
Cool.
that.
I thought
Eddie-
it was some fancy chef.
I thought it was Eddie Hands or something.
Yeah,
I
I was like, who
No.
the fuck is that? nigga?
yeah, this is some
What
West restaurant or something.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Eddie
I
Hart, fellas, is
Hands.
Yeah,
listen
I
good.
can do that. We could
So
go in
a
the
food run.
savannah. Yeah.
No, and how-
sit in the car, chill, talk, make conversations.
And how has get the deal here?
I mean,
How has get the deal? How is deal?
After a while.
I mean, it's
After 6 months.
months.
It's been 6 months. How do I deal?
Well, once you're showing more green flags than red flags, yeah, and you ask the question first to be in a relationship, yeah.
Perfect segue. Perfect segue. So, all right, cool. So, you're seeing now you said green flags and red flags, right? What we're really going to get into here is the
We get better at this podcasting thing, Like every week, like, yeah.
Well,
Kudos
I'm
to you,
like,
Basi.
All right, so we're going to get into the perfect relationship chronicles that, we're going to ask our guests, yourself. Basically, you have the open forum here,
Okay.
right? What I want you to speak on is either your best or your worst relationship moment. It could be the situationship, it could be whatever it is the case I might be, but you're invited to share this chosen story, right?
Okay.
It could be a romantic gesture that the person tried that went horribly wrong or went perfectly well. So a milestone, a funny mishap, something that you want to divulge with us and help us understand what Chantal really looks for in a relationship.
Okay.
Forum is yours.
Okay. So.
Talking that mic, because I want to hear that voice.
So should I start with the good one or the bad one?
You
Well,
choose,
it's
it's yours.
All of the floor is yours.
Okay, so the good relationship, dating wasn't a relationship. He was real nice. He had a lot of green flags, He took his time to understand me and all of that. But the red flag was he was dealing with some emotional stuff, one, and at
Go
some
ahead.
point in time, I feel like his breath was smelling at certain times.
Okay. So are you
Everything was going,
Are you by chance matter of fact? I gonna be a real asshole here, but just go. Do.
You want to smell my
Yeah,
breath?
smell it. Bruh. Okay. Because if her breath was smelling foul, I'd be like, nah. No, her breath does not smell. Her breath does not smell. Good for you. Her breath does not smell. I'm sorry, guys.
So that started take one of the friends.
No, the reason why I had to do that is because I love when they go into this, like, have these standards and then don't meet it now. So okay, her breath smells like nothing.
Basically, he was a.
Yeah. And I thought it was like a one-time thing. And then, like, during, the dating, I pick up on it a few times.
So,
I didn't know what was going on.
Did you tell him about it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't come out directly, but, I was,
Of course.
forgive me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you go ahead. Yeah.
Let's put now whole man in black right now. The two of us, you get two shades.
Right now it's everybody flying, man. All right, cool. Go ahead.
She had me there for a second with these nose thing, bread, but no.
Hey, yeah, so you tell him about it.
Yeah, in a really nice way,
Oh, okay, so you didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Wait a minute.
No. At a certain point in time, I was like, I think you should, brush your teeth or, brush it down.
Visit the dentist.
No, that's no ways do. Obviously, you ever kiss this guy?
Yes,
So what
he
you
was
was
nice.
no? That's what I want to say.
But I didn't kiss him only times when his
No,
mom,
no.
I kind
Look
of
what you
fine.
do. Look what you do. You get
Wow,
a
kiss.
Diana Empowerment and you put it in your mouth and then you kiss him. So then he's like, whoa, this girl in the real speed. Meanwhile, my breath just smell and stink. And he don't know. It could have worked out because he had all the green flags. Bad breath, he could deal with her. He could deal with
Yeah,
her.
but I don't
A
think that
dentist. Guys, a dentist.
Nah, but that's Diana Empowerment. Diana Empowerment would have worked. How bad his breath was like?
it wasn't bad, but it just,
Diana
for me,
Empowerment.
yeah, it was like a no. That's like a turn off, yeah.
No, because she has nice teeth. So I could say that. She had no cavities, that kind of stuff. And teeth is an important thing on the
I didn't
podcast.
understand it, so.
All right, cool.
So bad breath is a red flag.
Continue. So the bad
Yeah,
breath.
and this is the thing. When we first met, this is all this stuff I would tick off, and you would know. I'm the type of person that watch inside your mouth, right? And I would.
From these, though.
Boy, yo, yes.
Yeah, and I watch his feet. So I think the second date or the third date, I get to see what his feet look like. It's like,
Okay, nah, we doing it. Let's put our toe right there because next year, yeah, put your foot right. See this?
We need to see them toes.
Let's see this.
Alright.
But when she foot dry though, but when she ain't put no lotion thing.
Yeah,
She put no
don't worry.
lotion.
We have some kind of grease there you can put here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Right. So when I watch your nails, you look at those things, and
hygiene.
hopefully at some point in time, we out in the sun, so I can get peep in your ears to see if there's any wax,
So hygiene is a thing.
Yes, for me, that's like a big thing for me. So I was like, a couple times, like, what's going on with you all of a sudden?
Oh, so you didn't start off this way?
No.
All right. This was the green flag guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so this
It was
what
really
you,
nice.
you got him manager
He's so
first.
nice.
You got him manager. You still talking to him?
Yeah, those. Yeah, we're friends.
Hey, Bazzy. Yeah, this is it. This is it. We found her.
All right.
We have found
Okay.
her.
So tell us how this unfolded. What really came of this whole situation? After you tell him how you duck him, how you hit
I
him, he goes.
didn't duck him. I just like kind of dropped, little hints that, subtle hints that, yeah, you have a odor in your mouth. Every now and again,
No.
It wasn't often, but
If you and me would it, I would want to say, yo, nigga, your breath smell.
yeah,
That's flat out. That's
yeah, and that's how I can be, but I just didn't want it. So
You had money.
no.
Brothers,
Yeah, good job.
you can't make this shit up.
You can't make this up. But okay, if you want me, look, you could just be honest, Yo, yes, your breath smelling, yo. And that does change the whole dynamic of that relationship. But then we going and telling your friends, yo, this nigga breath smell. You know what I'm saying?
Question, did you tell your friends about this guy? Of course.
About the breath thing?
Of course.
No, I didn't.
Was it because you were ashamed to say it, or you're just trying to be a nice young lady?
Better both.
Okay. All right, so...
He was light skinned, that's why.
So it-
No,
so
he
hit us-
wasn't. He was dark skinned.
Oh, so you shade the chocolate niggas, all right.
Damn it. So no CPAP, no black nigga.
All right, cool. So here was the deal, right? We need to tell us what you did to literally... Because we have a way we get rid of girls that we don't like.
Oh.
We tell them we love them. All right?
Yeah. If you and me smashing shit, they're gonna be like, yo, I think I get your feelings.
I think I
No,
started
you
falling in
don't.
love with
You gotta watch mama. I wanna see it. So you build. Chantal, just had to tell you. Like we lemon often, and I just think about you every day, and based on that,
I just can't stop thinking about
I
it.
can't stop thinking about you.
I'm not going to believe that. That sounds like total cap.
No, you're not understanding.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I love you. I
And
do-
how long are we doing this? Or is it today or the 4 days
Oh,
after we have
that's
sex? How much days after?
I'm like I mean, like you from me, so we probably want to for like a month. Me and you gonna be going at it.
For a month, and then you're going to tell me
In
that
the car.
bullshit.
Yeah, like... Yeah.
In the car,
I really
because
feel like Santa falling in love.
I think I've.
And I say really desperate too now, like Santa falling
Yeah, that's
in love.
no. No, or I'm gonna start to text you, morning beautiful every morning.
Every morning. Get corny
my
as
God.
fuck.
I'm gonna get corny and I'm gonna buy you flowers and send it to your workplace, and we are gonna think it's your idea, but it's mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
shit.
so what did you do? Because we give it the game. We get all they get these sauce ladies, right? So we give it the game, right? Oh, you get rid of this.
I didn't get
segment.
rid of him.
Still on your roster.
No, it's not. It's just that we were two different places mentally.
Yeah, bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
Understood. So basically the conversation started waning and you didn't
Yeah.
give him as much time as you would have given him
We have
before.
both of us. We both agree
I really
on.
think it's on your part, actually.
No, it wasn't neither. We both agree that we don't longer want to be dating and stuff like
That
that.
man didn't want to stop doing what he was doing. He just agreed because he didn't want
Who
to get
brought
that.
up the conversation? It was you.
Maybe I push. I know. Maybe I started the fire. I'm not sure. I
That
think
man
so.
did not want to stop doing what he was
Have
doing.
you seen you in the mirror? Out of 10, how much do you give yourself?
I give myself a 10.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
So you give yourself a 10. So
No improvement.
I am dating you. My breath stings, blah, 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 blah. I get into, yeah. Oh, me smash.
That could
No.
fix. That's the thing. We still
but
continue dating.
Listen what I'm saying. I smashed, and you are now telling me, well, I don't really see this going away. And then, in order for me to not look like a complete loser, what am I gonna do? It's like, yeah, I agree on that. too.
Yeah, we got 3 losses.
You are 10. You just said so. Would I want to give that up unless I have a red gill in the back waiting? The red gill, yeah, backup red gill.
So you didn't know anything. I had nothing with me.
He was
No.
our,
He was on drugs.
he was from the east.
No, it's not from the youth.
That's my
Oh,
point.
She just said it. All right, cool. So, excellent.
That's my point.
So finish up what you're saying. All right, so we did the next one.
Yeah, no.
So that was a pretty relatively bad situation. that you was in.
Yeah.
Best situation. One that you wish you never walk away from.
Oh, that has to be an ex of mine.
Yikes.
Yeah. We're in a relationship like almost 3 years? Yeah. Or around that time, yeah.
And after you cheated, what happened?
What? After who cheated?
You cheated. What happened?
Oh wow, you had a why you had to think like that?
Chances are that's what happened, Chantal.
That's not what happened.
Yes.
All right, so don't worry yourself.
But
Sensational.
that's literally my best friend, you know. And that how it started, you know. It didn't just jump off like, you know, we in a relationship. You know, he was the person that I can have conversations with, you know. And
Answer.
Are you a sapiosexual?
no,
She's not a sapiosexual.
No, Gil is. No, Gil's are sapiosexuals.
No problem.
That's just a buzzword they like to give out there because when they interact with somebody who's actually intelligent, they work out. At least, I was telling you, you're honest at least. You are honest.
So what makes you say that you wish you didn't walk away from that situation?
I wouldn't say that I didn't wish. He's a really nice guy. You know, my mother still love over on him. She would bring it up every once in a blue century, which is really annoying. But
So many
The
questions,
thing
Chantal.
is-
So many questions.
the thing with him is like one of the questions you asked me, would I stay with, you know, a broke loyal person, right? And he have like, you know, ambition and stuff, but I feel like you and I are on two different levels, you
He
know.
wasn't getting money quick enough.
Okay. What level are you on?
I don't mean it to sound like that way. Let me explain to you something, right?
Sure.
If I'm in a relationship with somebody, when I'm dating with someone, and let's say, for example, I want to build an apartment complex, and I know I don't probably even have the money to start, right? At least I'm thinking big. I've never heard this guy talk anything like that. Like,
No
think
ambition.
big. Like, yeah. And in my head, I was like, yeah, he have ambition, you know? He have ambition. But,
That's your
like,
friend.
after...
That's your friend, yo. That's somebody you could grow old with.
Yeah, and that's exactly how I felt, you know, being with him. I thought this would have been, you know, my husband, you know? And after a while, I just started to feel like, we're not growing, you're not growing, you know?
This was early 20s.
No, this is a couple of years back. Well, yeah, I was like, what, 26, somewhere around there.
No,
Yeah,
mid-twenties.
yeah.
All right, so we needed to tell the people what your age is now.
I'm 30.
All right, good. We answered before. All right, nice. So here we go. We're talking about your best experience and your worst experience, right? Of these two gentlemen, do you have any thought or remorse in terms of the way you did it, the way it went
Yeah, both of them, yeah.
with both of them?
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I brought up those two.
All
Because
right, cool.
they are the
those
only two.
foremost on your mind.
Yeah, only two that matters.
I love about 6 months, boy. Nothing for you, boy.
6 months, you ain't dark, but
Hey, don't share this to him. He
yeah,
will
don't
cry.
tell 6 months, eh? 6 months
No.
out of whole lot burn. Yeah, don't tell them.
That's the thing with me. I'm very honest and open, right? Because yeah, if you meet me, and I don't mind if somebody deal with me like that. Because when me and Dad one meets, you know, he'll lay the card. I don't even want to talk too much to tell out the individual, but you know, he'll lay his cards on the table when it comes to him, and it was either up to me whether I want to deal with something like that or not. You know?
You have a child.
Huh?
You have a child.
You have kids, yeah.
All right, cool.
Bro.
See the deal with something like that or not? It's always be one of the two.
But bro, tonight I like shooting. Come on, all
Steph, all the
tonight
combine.
I'm hitting all, boy.
Oh my god.
All right, cool. Nice. So, I mean, no judgment. You understand? We're just having casual conversation. This is all part of the situation. But is there this one guy, because I really need I'm trying to get at something here, right? There's one guy who you will go back to or go with
Out of what?
out of all the gentlemen that we just spoke about.
These two? Definitely. This one is hard.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
This is the forum for hard questions.
Oh, it'll be definitely the first guy that I was talking about, the whole breath thing.
Empowerment?
Yeah, I think that was just like maybe a time period that's probably is going on with him, something with him. But that I don't believe that his smile really do smile.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Say he probably wasn't hydrated enough or something.
it was something.
All right, so empowerment, you have a chance, right? Just come back in, tell her, you know, the dentist is the dentalist is fixed, and you'll be all right.
I hope he doesn't listen to this. You know?
No,
Oh my
empowerment
God.
might listen to this.
No, yeah, no, actually, right now I trying to get big in Guyana, so he might not listen to this. Guyana have more people than Trinidad. so-
Okay, all right.
We're trying to move out of this. We still love Trinidadians, though, but are they too damn deceitful sometimes?
No, not this one. This one, not
Good. So we discussing the stories, your stories, and then we trying to make sure that you understand that we're not trying to attack you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is not one of those podcasts that's attack females. We love you, ladies. All right. No misogyny here. of course, right? Misogyny, right? So, moving on into the relationship chronicles, we appreciate what you give us there, but I want to ask you about a topic, a term. Are you familiar with the term alpha widow?
No.
So, when I say alpha widow,
Let me hear.
I'm speaking about this one quote unquote alpha male that you had in your life. Somebody that you would have said, hey, I get this mama eggs. Right? You can get everything that I have inside of me. I will lock it down. I don't want my OnlyFans to again. I will come off of social media. Right? Everything. Have you ever experienced that with a man? One man who you say by the asses with everybody else. This is the man.
Is it that oh shit, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Tell him later. You can tell me what about.
In 6 months.
Yeah. Alpha widow.
This is hard.
There's generally this guy that left the situation.
Left the situation.
Yeah. Or you probably left the situation, whatever the case is. But yet he's the one that you basically frame or based all your relationships in the future. Well, from that.
Okay, maybe the same guy I was talking about. Maybe him.
All right. So you've been alpha widowed by this guy, right? And that means every other man in your life is going to have to compete with the shadow of this guy, right? Bad breath and all.
No, well, then that's not alpha widow then. If you had to we talking about like, you
Somebody
know,
who
like,
is sure.
it's a good example. You know, like some girls get break from like a real hood nigga who was like the drug dealer in the area or whatever. And then
Make you do some
like
incomprehensible
he
shit.
was the guy in the area and then he dies or whatever. And then she tried to get with an office guy or a CPAP guy. And
And it didn't work. It didn't work.
Never work
Because she
out.
always comparing them to
that one man.
it's clearly not that guy you cheat on.
No, it's not the one that I was in a long relationship with. No.
So it had to be
So,
somebody else.
Before.
Yeah. Oh no, not even before. No. So I'm studying if it's the one that either the one that I'm dating now.
It's not him.
It's not.
You're not
the
with
guy your 6 months.
you're not with that guy. Come on.
Yeah, true. But
It's not him. It's not him.
maybe that
So
one.
you explore that, right?
Yeah.
We
well,
gave you
yeah.
some things to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think about that. While you thinking about this, bro, we gotta do the field report. All right.
Ooh,
So
I'm gonna see this whole one.
yeah. Serious. Yeah. So we basically gonna do the field report today. This field report is actually something that it hurts to say, but we have to say it, right? There were definitely some things that took place this week that we must report on. Being monkey brain surgeons and all, you know.
Yeah, you should come on these field reports with us, but then you'd have to speak Spanish because
Yeah.
you know.
You know any
okay.
Spanish?
No, not really. Sometimes when they do work, I kind of understand a little bit. Yeah.
No, trust me, you don't want to laugh at these people.
Yeah.
So
Alright. So we want to start off nice and light. All right, of course. Definitely, we're going to start with who was circling in the media right now, considering everybody knows him as Steve Harvey,
Mr. Hightower,
yeah, from the Steve Harvey show, whatever that.
Mr. Hightower, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
This is the man who basically told women what they wanted to hear. All right, he been telling women what they want to hear. He been pandering for the other sex, and what we hear now is alleged because we're really not in the situation to know if it's a fact. But it's alleged that his wife has done him dirty. She do the most. She really do the most.
6 months.
Yeah.
Doing them the 6 months. Yeah.
Basically. Right? So this is a message to all these would-be gentlemen who thinks that telling women what they want to hear as a sexual mating strategy is the right way. We need to stop it. Please. Right? You see what has happened when you start to talk greasy about give women what they want to, what they have, and who is he? What was he was talking about? Bringing what she's bringing to the table. She don't want to bring nothing to the table.
She don't
This
bring-
is why we need to know what the woman bringing to the table, because she could be a banner from up the road, so you know, and basically coming with all the baggage, and we don't know, right? Because we're just trying to be all these what dutiful men who do it right.
She come
by a
out, she
woman.
3 kids.
Yeah, she coming with the children.
She 3 kids.
Come on,
She
really
get alpha
baggage.
imprinted by Tyrone.
By Randy from up in the block.
So up in his zone. Yeah.
Up in his own. Yeah, so, and we had to take that as men because we need to be dutiful and obligated to the struggle that is manhood. That's not necessarily the case. Fellas, vet your woman the right way. And if you're bringing something to the table, ask her to also show what she's about. All right? So we start off with that, but we get into this. Yeah, you're familiar with what happened this week with Keisha?
Yes, I saw the video.
All right, so give me some thoughts on...
Keisha?
Yeah, Keisha, is Keisha right? Is Keisha wrong? Well, you pontificate. We here to listen.
Keisha is wrong.
Because when you buy me gear, you better give me back my AC. That's what I say.
I'm a perfume too, though.
Yeah, I didn't like how Keisha put my, like I put myself. That was me in the video, no? That was me with the camera.
Serious?
Yeah, that was
oh my
me.
God.
I'm telling you.
It could
so
be every
sorry.
man. It could be.
I come, yeah.
So
That
Keisha's wrong. Why
infection
is she
thing,
wrong?
that
Whoa.
infection thing.
No, whoa, yeah, forget what happened. That was not me. That was, whoa.
Bro,
Money.
fighting.
Boxing.
All right, so why is Keisha wrong?
Well, I got a lot of places too, sorry. But then you have to be with this man or make this man feel like, he really in for him to buy you an AC. I'm 18.
Right.
You understand? But then it seemed as though like both of them broke up like a few days ago and she done really the next man.
Man, she was fucking on my man.
Yeah, I feel she was having sex with him before.
She was
Yeah.
getting a margin.
So you
Yeah,
asked-
all the time.
You asked a question earlier about Gabriel.
Yeah.
All right, so we was bullshitting you. We know who Gabriel is, right? Okay.
That's my best friend.
Really? Okay, you need new friends.
Oh my God.
She sit out with scorn in an incendiary
what's
fashion, there, brother.
What wrong with looking down like tens of thousands of girls? What wrong with that?
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Okay, cool.
No STDs. Everything's safe.
Everything's safe. Peeing in them out and thing. Yeah, about that.
I don't believe that, but anyhow.
Gabriel, I don't know Gabriel,
My
by
man.
the way. I'm being sarcastic.
Just for the record, we don't know this man.
Never met him. But you're a genius.
You
Come on.
get them the way you want them, and brother, I can't fight
Bro,
you. If
come
that's
on,
it.
come on the ego. You are the only man I think should be able to come on the ego because you could talk greasy. He call a speed a speed. I give him props. I give him props.
So you're saying he didn't lie and he get you?
What he lie about?
I don't know. I ask him.
I saying he, McGill, I could get more than your $200 date your man can't give you. Come here,
Right,
drop your
Audi.
drawers, give me what I want, I give you what I want. And I'll videotape it. But if my phone get hacked, we all going down.
Okay. All right. No comment.
So
We are no
in
comment
Ga-
on
all
it,
right, so
serious?
so then no, we wanna. All right, so in Gabriel's situation, was he the wrong one or was the woman the one? Because
I believe it's both because as women, how much money this man can give you to make you be like, yeah, I'm dropping my underwear for him, and yeah, we could tell you,
is he lifestyle?
and
is
then
money.
okay, and then the sad part about it is you don't know him from nowhere, and you're having sex without protection.
That's another point of contention. So, like, all right,
Another question we would ask for the next round.
yeah. That's a good. You just brought a good point up there because there are a lot of people who really use contraception.
Yeah,
right?
I understand that.
We live on an island, and I think we're a lot of monkeys who's really be doing the most. Right?
Well, the only time I could see that happening is okay, you would this one for a while, and he bring evidence and he went and get this test done and that said this test done and that test done and he's clean. That's the only time I could see you jumping out yourself there, bro.
It's a lot of duties.
You just meet this
our test.
person.
Our test is like like $900. When I could just tell you, get like clean, and I smile.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going back to Keisha now. So in that situation, Keisha is your friend. What would you have to say to her?
I had no friend like Keisha, but anyhow,
Hypothetically.
She like me in West now. She get too good for that stuff.
You know Keisha from a long time.
okay, I know Keisha from long time. I tell Keisha she's a hoe. Yeah, like you can't, like you're setting up yourself for that. You see what these men doing these days?
What are these men doing these
They
days?
killing women.
Well,
They kill a moment.
real men.
Moment to be honest.
real men losing their life.
I would say that about the dog.
Yeah,
At least
but-
he watched the new guy and I was just like, yeah, water costs more than fucking flour. And I running in that at all.
That man really look like a fat Gabriel.
Yeah, the man
I
like
actually thought it was him though.
Oh, Lord.
From the side, yeah.
Batman, they
and
only calling your name by your
Batman. The signal flare.
All right, cool. No problem.
Hey, that's what you do. We had to get like something where you could put the bat signal on that. Like on some shit. You're like, yeah, Batman, click it. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Cool. So she's a quote unquote hoe, right? But I would argue that this is the general consensus among women in the country. They are since we've been doing our field reports, we've been finding more and more women who are okay with having multiple sex partners, and they're not seeing how detrimental that could be for our society. based on the paternity fraud that's taking place, based on the STDs that's coming into place, we really don't have that level of control over this rampant illness that has been taken over.
Yeah, at least if you have, let's say, two sex partners, at least wear protection. That's would be my thing because, yeah.
True, man.
Or
I'm not gonna lie, we find a good one.
No, tell you.
I'm not judging nobody, to each his own. So if you have two partners, I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I hope it's just two.
You have any kids?
No, I don't.
Right. First child mother, yeah. That's first child mother material, guys. Just look at the face. You have to buy the gyros. Oh, sorry, not gyros. The Eddie hats.
So get them into the institution with the wife now, boy.
Okay. I ain't want to put out nobody business. I ain't going to call no names.
Don't call no names. We just
I wake up Saturday, 10 o'clock to a phone call. Brrr. Hello. And usually I'd record the phone call, but I was too far away from this device to actually press the record button. But I was like, whatever. Were you with my husband? Blah, 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 blah. I said, yeah. You see, I just want to make sure they're not lying. XYZ, da, 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 da. And I was like, well, first off, man, this is one of the reasons I don't have a wife and I don't want no girl and thing because I don't like these kind of questions. Secondly, you're lucky I answer the phone. Because, anytime, like, let me explain this to you. You with Bazzi and you call me, I am not answering the phone. Like, legit, you gotta call me, 10 times and send 20 messages for me to be like, when Bazzi dead? Oh, shit. Hey, girl, I hear this scene. Then I go answer the phone.
Right.
Or he had to call me from the grave to be like, hey, dog got dead. You can answer the phone now. I would never answer the phone if you call and you with one of my partners.
Yeah.
And if you with me, don't call my partners.
Right.
Period.
I don't understand that though. Like that's one. I'm not trying to song any kind of way, but that's one thing I never understand with females. Like, why are you calling his friends to find out about him?
No, listen to this.
I don't get it.
She could play. She acting like she talking this greasy shit. I really want to see her in a relationship.
No, seriously, I've never been in a situation like. It crossed my mind. So let me call him and find out what's going on. Let me message his friend and find. No.
Pretty privileged.
So, yeah. She fine. That's why. She had 10.
No,
she had 10.
You see, in certain instances, right, where you know that your competition is beneath you, you really don't worry.
It have nothing to do with that. Though.
You don't ever worry about like one of your guys with an ex chick. Never. You don't get jealous.
Yeah, I do, but I try not. I try to live in a bubble and be delusional. Like, it's only me.
You so lying, right? Hey.
I'm not lying.
So you was never in a situation where you get jealous?
Yeah, I was in a relationship with a guy that he's not average.
What form this was it?
It's one of my exes, right? The one I was talking about from before.
So,
he's a looker, right? Like, if I'm walking down the street with him, he would turn heads, right? Yeah. And I remember that's when we were friends. We were at a house at a bar Lyman.
Right.
And I was standing next to him. And at that point in time, I realized you were not supposed to be like, no jealous female. Don't show it. So some girl passed by and, she flirting with him. And I'm like, I turned on him, I was like, wait, she see me stand up here. And he busts out a laugh. So at that point in time, it was like a wake-up call for me. I was like, okay, no.
You don't believe in... So is he like a guy? You'll be with that guy that will be into polygamy and that kind of stuff and you'll be like one of his chicks? You comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Polygyny. All right? So you know what polygyny is, right?
That's where the guy have...
Multiple chicks and you cool with that?
You can't have no other man.
Yeah. Once you have money, yeah.
Yo, this chick is like...
I wanted to state for the record. Watch the camera.
Watch that camera and
see you are one of these females.
Once you had dust.
Okay.
Yes. Once you have cash. Yes.
And you
being his long-term partner.
Yes.
And he just like whatever. But it had to be controlled in some way in terms of... You can't just be smashing randoms.
Yeah. It had to be like
You use Gale number. Use Wednesday.
How much cash is Keisha talking about?
If I call you up and I ask you to send me 10K or 20K, yeah, and you not hesitate, and not hesitate, I'm not going to, this is the thing, I take care of myself, so it's not going to be often,
But you want to take a trip?
If I want to take you had to be like, don't worry yourself.
Are you posting me? On your...
No, hell no. I want to embarrass myself. You can post me, and I have no issue with that. You can post me, but I'm not posting you.
My 20K going towards in all your pictures. I want to be in all your pictures. When I buy that bag for you, my name had to be on the receipt, and you tag me in it. Let them know it's mine. Watch my face. He is mine.
I'm tagging you, but nobody can see that tag. Trust me.
No. You're rolling your eyes right now. You don't understand his property right now. You know, he's mine.
So, all right.
We just dived.
All right, so we're going to dive into a little hypothetical situation, right? Since, of course, we need to edify the listenership on the difference between polygamy and polygyny. Polygamy is basically where both the man and woman are polyamorous, right? They could have multiple partners. Yeah. They're doing what they want to do. Polygyny is where there's one man and multiple women. All right? What we're going to go down and delve into, is where a hypothetical scenario. Sorry. You meet this guy. He's everything you're looking for, right? Ambition there, money there, looks there, all the departments. He's not a liar. He basically teeth clean, toes clean, fingernails clean, clothes smelling clean.
He doesn't have schmegma.
Yeah. He don't have the schmegma going on. You know what we're talking about, right? That dude, he's that guy. All right? And he says to you, here is it. I want you, but you're going to be more stable.
I'm not getting 10K. We'll get like 10 inches.
What?
All right. I mean, he had the 10K. So you put that 10K behind him because it's 10K to a man like that, right? You have the 10K, and he's letting you know there are rules to this situation.
Okay. What's
The rule being, you have to treat him as the king in your life. You have to put him up on your social media, or you have to come off of social media.
Okay.
You're not allowed to entertain no other men.
Period. No flirting.
The second part, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, that's easy when you maintain any control. But he had to maintain any control now. All right? So you're not allowed to maintain any other woman. You're not allowed to have any other man. You're not allowed to have any social media that he is not part of. Because he needs to stake his claim.
And you're at his beck and call, basically.
Yeah.
He's the center of your will.
So if you go in, let me say you go in Guyana because you had to go Guyana just now.
Yeah.
If you say you go in Guyana, you gotta jump on the plane and come. It might be you, it might be multiple of you, but you have your sister wives to
I prefer not knowing my sister wives.
It's not something that you could prefer. Again, he has all the frame.
You're submitting yourself fully.
It's submission.
Oh,
Right?
Oh,
So when that word submission, right? So you're submitting to this man.
Stop listening to Steve Harvey.
Yeah. So when you submit to this man, you basically have to listen to everything that he has to say. Your life will be going smooth. You weigh 10K, you weigh 20K, everything.
Your income you get, that's your income, legit.
Yeah.
You just
So you're like, you know, what's he saying? You got 20K a month. You can still go to work and thing, you know. But as your man,
Right.
right? Maybe not 20K a month, maybe 10. Because you're taking care of everything else. You want a little car, you get a little car. You want something to nice purse, whatever the case is. You know all the women always want some arbitrary bullshit. Right? But we basically going down that road to ask you genuinely because you watch the camera just now and tell them you don't have a problem with polygyny. So we're asking genuinely now. This is what
these 10 out of 10s. You hear what he's saying, right, guys?
Yeah,
okay.
This is what the certain high value men just ask for of a woman. Right? Because at the end of the day, they are way less high value men than they are pretty women. All right. So when you're looking at it from that point of view, why should he now accept your rules when he's in the minority?
Yeah.
He's a rarity. All right. No lies, no gimmicks. You want what you want, you get what you want. But you just have to follow his rules. All right. Are you okay with that now?
Yeah, but I'm not posting you, so I'll just come off social media.
All right, cool. Come on, the social media, but
Why not post them before?
because you don't want to get embarrassed.
I don't want to get embarrassed.
You gain money, you don't have to worry about embarrassed. Everybody embarrassed poor.
It's brokies who's be watching and saying, look at you.
Them don't go see Lucia, bitch, you know, we go on the plane.
You go in Europe, you go in St. Lucia, wherever this man going, you're going. You want to go somewhere, you go, right? You want your family to be roll with you, you're going.
But
You
just
can't roll with no friends.
You're just the Wednesday chick, though. Here's Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
What is it?
All right, yeah. I can do with that.
All right, so, gentlemen,
If you have
any
money,
dust,
if you have dust,
you know what to do.
it is not. Just sign up to the Patreon.
This is
He
this is our
underscore
Patreon conversation.
He_Hall Patreon for $14.99. I'll tell exactly how to tell the scale.
Yeah. All right.
Nah, we sell our books for like how much? 29.
Books was 39, so you had to go for a little more.
Like 70. It's like 2 payments are 70. Is she a model?
two
She
payments are
breath
40.
her breath does not smell. Well, I don't know. I just smart any morning. Then
She has, pedicured feet.
She has pedicured feet.
Fingers.
She might need some cream on the bottom head, but you know. We could,
Look at the nails.
yeah, look at your nails. Maintenance.
Good. So that was the hypothetical situation that we went on. That's the twilight zone, right? This is what we just explained. There is a lot of women's fears and deep fantasies, all right?
Yeah.
Because what naturally happens, as being monkey brain surgeons and all, we kind of look at the evolutionary psychology behind things. So what happened there is me explaining to you a scenario that happens already in real life. There's a Pareto distribution of sex in the world where the vast majority of women sharing the slim minority of men.
That's right.
And there's a whole lot of niggas and other races who are not accessing sex, right? They call them involuntary celibates. Okay? So when that starts happening, we start telling women, hey, you're not really looking at the situation from that point of view. Meaning that these certain men who over a certain number from 1 to 10, sharing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women. Women okay with that. But they just don't want to come out and speak the truth about it.
That's, yeah. Because
Right?
they're ashamed.
Because it's a shameful thing because of the whole monkey brain situation. All right? So, unless that is the people on them, I tell them 6 months. Come back in 6 months' time. Good. So, you wanted to add anything?
No, I listened to this. I wanted to see how long it takes for her to respond to our text. So when I send her text, then
Yeah, well, there's 6 hours.
Yeah, a little 6 hours, yeah.
She like that number 6. I hope it's not 6 by 3. Right? Because then it's, we're dealing with the forces of shaitan.
6 man.
Right? Yeah.
She find all these things exorbitantly funny, and I don't know why.
Is he wine?
Is it? You already won.
It was good. It was really good. Yeah, this is good.
So this is our plug for
Keisha wine. If it's not kosher, it's Keisha. Anyway,
good. So the hypothetical situation is just to draw the scenario back to our reality, where a lot of you women sharing men and don't want to come out and admit that is what they're doing, right? A lot of men don't have access to women because of the fact that they are not of a certain level or a certain category, right? So it's obvious that polygyny exists, all right? That's the reason why there's something called monogamy for the not so well off men, and the not so competitive women.
you like, which one you prefer, polygyny or monogamy?
Polygamy. Because, for example, at least I know that you have and you could afford my lifestyle.
No, but okay. So not monogamy at all.
Because, you see, let me tell you something, right?
I love this girl, by the way. Thanks for bringing her.
For example, there are guys who don't have money and fronting like they have money and have different women, and they can support these women. They can.
So financial stability is the most important thing.
Yes, especially with how the economy is now. Yes.
What you said was, are you fighting? We just ask questions.
And then some men will be like, oh, she thinks she just want a man for money because of what he have. It has nothing to do with her. I could take care of myself. But
You're living on your own now?
Yes. But why would I settle for a man who's cheating on me and he has nothing and I can call you up and ask you, hey, in a jam?
What about if he not cheating on you?
Oh, okay. I doubt.
Loyal, you're real loyal. You could go to the
They
phone
have loyal
tomorrow.
men anymore?
Yes, they are loyal
Hey.
men.
Okay.
Hey, ma'am, I've never cheated before.
Yeah, black men don't cheat.
Black men don't
Have you
cheat.
never
Okay,
heard
I
that?
heard, yeah, I heard that. Yeah. I
Alright.
don't believe it. But yeah.
Because you're with a black man, you're going to his light skin niggas.
She like black
Yeah. She had a black man, she cheated on them. She cheated on them. She cheated.
Okay. All right. So there really were the black boys on them. But if it was with the black boys on them, I see the
Yeah, see, yeah, go back to these. These West men.
back to these. All right, cool. All right, so that was just basically how we use evolutionary psychology to bring back that social sciences has created a lot of misconstrued statements about life. All right, meaning that what they say, what women tend to say, is not basically how they tend to behave. All right, same thing with men, but more so with women. What they say is not how they tend to behave based on the fact that when they talk about sexual desires and arousal, they basically keep those dark secrets to themselves. Right? There are a lot of women who like a lot of wrong things to be done to them. and they would dare not say it because socially it's not accepted to say.
Why is she smirk over that one? Why
Yeah,
you smirk?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay.
We've been doing some monkey brain working on that. Right, so that dichotomy there has caused a lot of confusion in our sexual marketplace. This is where men just listen to people like Steve Harvey
And Derek Jackson.
and Derek Jackson. And
That's the guy who cheated on his wife? But
he
what's that?
was a panderer. He used to pander to women and tell them what they want to hear.
Oh,
and the
okay.
man no good and it's not your fault. And, he had to treat you better, queen, and whatever the case is, right?
Right. Okay.
Bullshit, right? But,
Once I'm not beating you, you should just take your fucking time. That's
yeah.
once he beating you, he
Yeah,
beating you,
yeah.
he cussing you out, like, well, seriously.
Yeah.
So in the Twilight Zone, we cannot explore the truth. All right, the truth is that Pareto distribution happens regardless because we can't help it. This is how society is evolved. Women look for the chads to give them their eggs, and then they look for the good dads to take care of the children. All right, so there's a lot more paternity fraud than you think happening in this country, this little country. There's a lot more women having sex with the chads and basically making the good dads
breed them.
take care of the children.
child.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you see a family where for some reasons only dark skin or like brown skin children. They have that one child for some weird reason. It's typically be the first child.
Look different.
He's look different. He's act different. He's just not the same.
He don't
as
like
the
your
other.
father.
He don't like his father for some weird reason.
You watching your father like, but who's gonna use my father, boy?
And then you do the maths. 18 years, and you find out the kid ain't his.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. So paternity fraud is a real thing. There's a lot more women than you think having children for the men that they really aroused by
Well,
and permanent or father.
all my child mothers put me up and
Irresponsible.
So,
Wow.
so I have to pay for all of them kids now.
Okay.
Right? But then again, so that was the segue we went into that situation. But we must come back to the point of that place, that establishment we visited
I'm not gonna call it.
a week ago.
You like Venezuelan girls?
It's not really my type, but yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with them.
Cool. So back to the field report. We went for almost a festivity.
It was almost a festivity. You go ahead, brother. You take it.
Yeah. I'm seeing a guy empty out his whole pockets to consort with a prostitute, which is
The word is wine and dine.
wine and dine a prostitute, which is wild to me. Because when I was younger, and you're going them kind of place on Vice Can. Not to say I've done it, but
You're lying, but okay, go ahead.
Used to be.
It used-
Sucky.
yeah, you
Yeah.
are your dust. No, I legit no. I could say for a fact I legit never had sex with a prostitute. I could say
Okay.
I've been in places, but I've never.
Okay.
That wasn't my kind of speed. It's kind of weird. But anyway, the guy whining and dying. Like he is basically 6 months in a pros.
No. Like literally.
Hey,
This
buying
is his
drinks for her
girlfriend.
friends.
Wow.
And I just sitting down there like,
That's a best thing then.
no.
No.
No, actually she was the best looking one there.
Dog.
But then she had the
She had
missing
missing
two
teeth.
Oh my
teeth.
god, I'm missing two.
Not the front one, like the side one.
The-
No, that's still a no-no for
that's
me.
bad hygiene.
Yeah.
And then you, when she passed the AC, it was like
She had a.
post coitus smell.
Oh my
You
god.
understand now that that was wild. Like she smelled like she was
And then
wrestling.
So her friend was watching us, well, the light skinned one.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna call the guy name, but he brings her over and she like, oh hi, thing. But like she's expecting us.
Let's assume you meet a guy. You're not going to meet forward because you're not selling sex. So she presented herself as though she's not selling sex.
Oh,
and he's
okay.
like, bitch, please.
You saw it.
No, she like, oh yeah, well my name is thing. I was like, well, okay.
What are they doing with me?
We waiting for
Yeah.
What's your proposition?
what's the proposition?
Nothing. She just waited.
She waiting for us to buy a drink. Come outside now. Because inside was getting cool. So we come outside now. And it was just more of that. Pretty pipers. Like in terms of they don't know how they're reaching home.
Oh my god.
They're nowhere close to home.
They know we're close to home because
Yeah.
Back a good back, right?
Thank you. And they're just operating.
and they operating like they asked our friend got coasted on because one of the girls said, I just need $100 to reach home to pay the driver. Right?
$100. Okay.
No, we that far. It was our spot.
Okay.
It was our vibe.
We can't call names though.
Yeah, we'll carry out it. And imagine that now. So when he said no, like, and I know this, she walk off on him. Like, course
Yeah,
in.
she's like,
Facts.
fuck you.
Course in. The girl finish come out. The guy, though, after buying all these drinks, and we're talking about 5, 6, 7 rounds.
Wow.
And this is not bar prices, it's like club prices.
Yeah, they popping them fellas on them.
What's drink? Hennessy
What we
bottle.
observed in this place
was
was this
hell.
man empty his wallet.
Yeah.
Then went and paid for the sex.
No.
Yeah, he went and paid for the sex. Then after the sex, he buy food for this.
What?
And then drop them home.
Then jump in.
What?
Which is
Full on date.
next direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what we remember, that's what you guilt her. She told me she was from.
And all the while in the establishment, my boy is coasting like, I pull a bird. The friend on me too.
Something's wrong with him, or
No, that's just his standard. That's what all the fellas was getting on.
That's
When our
all
bird was on
these-
them, I am seeing a guy.
It's called these guys the Simpsons.
Okay.
Sims.
So
The
you see,
Sims.
okay. Like if I grown so on you, we hypothetical, I grown so for you and me dealing or whatever. And I was just like, yo, I give my bitch, whatever. Cool. And she died some man, I just like, you see why I pulling now? You see why I have now? I have a 10.
I have it.
Men getting on like that would take with gills that
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Private dancers.
With proceeds.
Right, so not to mention, because I mean my race is my race, but there's a certain demographic of guy who is putting these Venezuelan women
The hair straight.
on a
That's all.
pedestal.
The hair straight.
They're pedestalizing these females because of whatever
Maybe the hair and the color.
deep internal issues that they're dealing with, right? They put these women on a pedestal and these women expect that
A man grounds off on one.
he
He hold
fully
on.
attached. They're fully attached. And these prostitutes fellas, like
Let them go. Let the whole go. You laughing, but it's always, I could say these girls is
no,
always-
they literally that's what they do for a living.
They're sex workers.
Right? These sex workers have a different approach to guys in the dating market. That's not the dating market, the
But-
sex market.
Apparently, that's the dating market now. So your competition now, Miss 10, is that
Yeah. And she making money while doing it.
she getting pay.
Sending
and
the
I
money
had-
back to Venezuela
No,
to
if
her
it was-
husband and her children. And things.
Wow.
No, if it was me now, yeah, remember I make the joke. I was like, anytime I buy that girl a drink, and me and she go any food, and I just want to deduct it from how much I gonna pay her, you know.
Yeah, but they stab you and things though. So
No,
This get
stab
wild.
we,
This get wild.
stab we.
This get real wild. Right, so that was the the field report, fellas. This was also sponsored by Raw Dog TT. So dog owners, ready to boost your dog's health and happiness.
You have a dog?
Yes, I have.
Introducing Raw Dog TT, the ultimate choice for vibrant, natural nutrition. Give your companion the power of raw feeding, shiny coats, boundless energy, and a strong immune system. Join the Raw Dog TT family today.
Where's typically feed your dog? Shower, right?
Yeah.
Good. Unlock a journey of vitality. Visit Raw Dog TT on Instagram and start your furry friends' Raw Revolution. Raw Dog TT. Raw love, thrive in life. Raw Dog TT, nourish the adventure.
Better for the coat. It's better for like the health. You know, like it's a small dog you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a stalker. They're like, how do I know all these things? Anyway, it's like
Monkey brain surgeons, that's what we are.
I used to be a CIA analyst, and I wouldn't like to tell her.
CPEP, CIA.
See, I don't really want to talk about my business like that. but
Come
yeah.
on, Jason Bourne. Don't
Yeah.
tell them everything.
Anyway, so this is so good for the skin. Like, you know, they said that shit your dog doing because most likely you train it. You train it? No.
It's feral.
It's feral. So it pissing, doing thing, and you just get vexed because, like, that's your baby, but as, your surrogate baby. So in this case, when you raw dog it, literally, you're using raw meat, whatever, they're shitting less, the food, they're not smelling as bad, is all of these things, the teeth, and you use a teeth poison.
Yeah, the periodontal disease disappears. Yeah.
Nah, because it's, think about it, processed foods, they are accustomed eating raw food. Like, think about it. If they didn't have a human looking after them or whatever, they'd be eating raw food, hunting for themselves and that kind of stuff.
Right. Uh-huh.
So
The meaty bones, the fur, everything that they have to go through will be a process of cleaning the teeth while they eat. All right?
as opposed to the processed food, which is chow now, which
Yeah.
would
Or will be
be
tartar sticking up on it.
Right.
yeah. So yeah, it pretty decent for them. I see the change in
So visit Raw Dog TT, everybody, and
yeah.
get on the revolution. All right, cool. So yeah, we're moving on to our final segment.
Piece de resistance.
The pièce de résistance. This is our perspective reset.
Okay.
All right? We're going to tackle the obvious experience biases both men and women face in the sexual marketplace, right? There is a promiscuous woman and simp epidemic taking place. All right. And this is where the confusion is going way left. Our dating marketplace is superiorly crazy. From the process who are expecting you to wine and dine them to Keisha, she have a strong backing. Right? There are a lot of women who praising Keisha.
To the 10 out of 10. that
Praising her for what?
For using the Simpson them.
Yeah,
Right?
to the 10 out of 10 that would not fucking deal man after 6 months. To that.
Right, good, right, good. So
A week, you get a week.
this is where we have to tell the listenership, the viewership, that there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. All right? It's really in our best interest to understand that we need masculine men in our scenario, in our dating marketplace. And there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. There are toxic people, both men and women.
Women, yeah.
And we need to see what they are, who they are for themselves, so that we can learn to kind of get them out of the marketplace. All right? First and foremost, do you consider yourself a feminist?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
All right.
What
so-
does that mean for you?
Yeah. What's feminism?
You know, I believe in women's rights and all of that. Yeah.
Like what?
Diving deep here.
Like what rights? What rights?
We had to reset our whole
What we
perspective.
talking about here?
I believe women should have a voice and have a say.
Don't you have a voice?
Yes, but I feel like it's hard because men are so dominant, and you know, it's like we live in a man's world sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell you what our thoughts are on feminism. In our humble words, feminism is a deceitful adversary. Okay? We'll explain everything to you, all right? Because we're not trying to bash people unwarranted. And it has blinded women to the fact that the very rights that they're fighting for have to be upheld and enforced by the very men that they're misandrist. You know what misandry is? But their misandrist views seek to dominate. All right? The same men who they trying to dominate have to turn around and uphold a rapist trying to rape a woman is men who are to come and put him in his place. The psychopath trying to come in your house and deal with your wife and your children, you are to be the person that joined that line to tell them, come, try that, see how far you reach with that. So men have to uphold women's rights. The same rights that they're marching against men for. That's how it has been ever since. Due to the fact that there's no gynocentric society that ever stood the test of time.
Because the rights we talking about here, would that be the thing? Would that be voting?
Yeah,
You can't-
that's one.
You care to vote? Really? Do you really care to vote? Realistically.
We all getting fucked over by the government.
Like, you really care to vote? I don't vote.
Well, yeah.
We all getting fucked over by the government.
I really don't care how much you make. I most likely you make more than me because you're a 10 and I'm not. You understand? In the workplace, you'll get put, you wouldn't be the CEO, but you'll be manager right underneath the executives, which would be the boardroom and then the
Which
boys
brings
club.
us back to the question. Are you willing to financially take care of a man until the day you die?
We mean financially take care.
okay. You remember I was getting 20K? You were giving me the 20K. And you could tell me, well,
Not necessarily, but yeah.
it's 50-50. No, it's 50-50 then.
Yeah,
It's 50-50.
You're giving me 20K and you could like say, you can't do this, you can't do that, whatever. But are you not financially taking care of this man? He don't want to bring a cent to the table.
Well, that means I really love him and I done accomplish everything in life. So yeah, I wouldn't mind in a situation like
No,
that.
we're talking about any struggle. Because nothing comes free.
We don't
this
want to
way.
know. We don't want to know.
Are you willing to financially
At
take care of a
50
man?
years old.
Me right now, no.
All right, good.
I will help you out. I will assist you. I will buy stuff by Pennywise if I need
And
to.
therein
for
lies
you.
the difference because
yeah.
Buy me
Men-
some life, boy, for the
Men-
baby.
Yeah, man. brother. Right? But there are men, all men, as I would say, who are worth their weight in salt or gold, if you want to call it that, whichever one you want to choose. They are all willing to take care of a woman until the day they die and their children. Right? Whereas women are not so inclined. Right? They tend to say, my money is my money, your money is our money, right?
Sure.
So you want kids?
Yes, at some point in time, yes.
Right.
So at 30, remember, the clock is
I
ticking.
feel you're like the second person, the third person told me that
One
this
of them.
weekend.
Right.
You over the wall.
That's what they say.
Your mother was one of them by chance?
What?
Your mother was one of the people that tell her that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Usually that's typically the conversation.
So she was grandchildren.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're moving on from that, right? Because we want to get to the bottom of this is the perspective reset. All right? In this perspective reset, we're trying to see that men are not generally against women. All right? What men are generally against is misandry, where women seek to dominate men and make men feel less than for their sake. Right? For them to move up in the workplace, for them to move up in whatever situation, where at the end of the day, they still need the protection and enforcement of these rules by men. All right? When something happens in your house, you don't expect a team of women police officers to come because chances are they're overweight, chances are they have the worst attitude. There's government workers.
Yeah.
All right? So we need men who will put duty above self because that's not the nature of a woman. A woman tends to be selfish due to the fact that she needs to take care of her offspring. She has a burden of offspring. So she had to think about her children before anything else.
Yeah.
All right. With men, they are not so inclined to really think about themselves more than their duty and their obligation. All right. So that feminism agenda or that feminist agenda is really what is keeping women away from that sense of protection and that sense of happiness because they call it the patriarchy. Right? But it's not necessarily the patriarchy. Which would you prefer? All right, a household where the man has rules, there are boundaries set, but everybody's well taken care of. Your children growing up into fine young men and women, and they're not having any single family issues,
Right.
right? And they're not having the issues of a weak man bringing struggle into the household because there's rules, order, boundaries, everything put in place. Or you prefer a woman in charge of the household who, of course, we already understand feminine nature. She's going to seek a situation herself first. And then if they have anything left over, then you can get the rest. All right? That tends to put us in a scarcity mindset. That tends to put both boys and girls in a place where they grow up with a lot of issues attached to their life, their childhood. All right? We're not knocking single mothers per se because our circumstance is our circumstance. But when you look at it from the point of view of was statistically better for children, you would say a two-parent household.
That's correct, yeah.
Right? So indulging single mothers to be wrong and strong is also affecting the children in the worst way.
This I don't need a man mentality kind of effing up the whole scene.
So this is just basically our simple call for the genders to come together and to express the need for us to accept men need to be superior to women for women to feel safe.
Yeah.
You cannot say the man is inferior to you, but you're feeling safe. All right? You need to have superior men. Of course, you want a man who's better than you. Somebody you can look up to. Somebody you can say, give me 20K now. Oh gosh, daddy. Right? I can get 20K and you say, all right, take that card. Good.
But you was asking for money. You know?
It was money. All right, cool. Take it and go with it. All right, cool. And you would smile. You'll feel happy with this man. You'll look at this man as, oh, this is my man. Right? Your man, not my man.
For mine.
Pause. But we get into the point of if you agree with what we're saying or if you don't agree with what we're saying because you're allowed to push back here.
I agree. Yeah, I prefer, a man setting the rules and, let me know what are the boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have to be in charge of everything. Although I do like to feel sometimes like I wear the
You will
pants,
get your assignments. You will give us some assignments. You say, well, deal with the summer.
Pick up off curtain, you want.
Yeah, pick out what house you want to live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. That's your call. We don't really care, right? But this is again equal for unity, unity of thought. Because unlike every other mammalian species, we do not seem to think that our children are more important than us, right? We try to put the children behind our back and look at our lives. But in every other species, whether it be cats, dogs, ducks. Well, duck is not a mammal, it's a bird. But we see that the offspring tend to be more important than the individual adults, right? So once offspring come into play, these adults willing to risk their lives for the offspring to go forward into the future. Somehow the human race has gone the opposite direction, and they tend to put the children behind and put themselves first. And that is not how we're going to have a better future because you're going to get old one day and you need children who's stable enough to look back and say, I have a duty to take care of my parents. All right? That's not what's going to happen when you make them psychopaths, when you make them full of issues that they can't be, they well into the 30s, 40s, 50s and still dealing with the childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Right? That's not going to be beneficial for you when you turn 70 and you need your child in their 40s or 50s. How old that child will be? Yeah, 40s or 50s.
Well, he's 30, some 70s.
Your child might have be
Late 30s.
early 30s for
Oh.
that to happen, right?
Oh.
So you don't want, when you reach that stage, your child telling you, Mommy, you never really take care of me, you know.
So fuck off.
Yeah.
So you going out with people who and yourself, nah, I don't have time to come and look for you every day. You want that child to be stable enough to have a good husband or be a good enough man. Yeah. Right? Cool. Nice. So you agree? This is where we're going at. Do you have any final words?
No.
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 So you agree with this call?
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah.
So we expect you to go forward and evangelize.
Yes.
Help women understand that they're fooling around by following that deceitful adversary, which is feminism. Understood.
Yeah.
Cool, man. You have anything to say?
Yeah, that one's get left field here. On that left field.
Shoot it.
You think a girl need somebody to, like a male, tell them, yo, you might have to shut the fuck up. Something you're speeding. You're like, you might have to shut up. You think
We don't like to hear it, but yeah, at some point in time.
this is my, well, actually look at the face. This is my child, mother. Guys, this is my child.
All right, brother.
Telling you. I'm not going to have no problems with this one. 6 months, I ain't waiting that time. But, you know, I get about 14 days.
Sensational.
I like what you're talking about.
14 days.
All right.
2 weeks for me.
So everybody, Baz and Tool, on behalf of
Chantal.
and
What's your handles?
yeah.
It's Chantal. It's blessed. So Chantal _is_ blessed. Chantal is blessed.
Yeah, don't go down in her DMs. She take her now, niggas. Thank you.
Yeah, she's saying she not bother.
Yeah, she take her now.
So on behalf of the Hee Haw podcast, episode number 10, that's all we had to say. All right.